Failure is a necessary process. I think 100% that you need to have these struggles earlier on in life to appreciate success, because most people, when they run across these pains or these challenges, then they don't know how to cope with them. I wanted to start my own company probably when I was about 17 years old, and I had this great idea to buy crash cars at the auction and then go and get them put together and and sell them. My second company was my livery van service, very similar to Uber, but picking up a bunch of people, ride share. I learned so much from those early failures that would prepare me later on in life to hopefully have a different level of success. I learned don't do things you only do them for money. I learned that you can work 24 hours a day and you can make a lot of money. It doesn't mean that you'll net a lot of money. I learned that you needed people around you who felt the same way. However, nobody else would run your business like you would. Fubu got started by me finally wanting to do something because of a passion, meaning make clothes for people that loved hip hop. I would open Fubu and close it 3 times from '89 to '92. And after every time I would close it because I lost $1,000, $5,000, I would get called back to the business because people would say, hey, I remember you, I bought a shirt from you last year. Hey, I'm wearing it now. I'm telling my friends about it. Where can I find it again? And I was happy to hear that. And it also showed me that if you love something really that much, you're gonna figure out a way to work it out. My biggest financial mistake would be that my first 20 to 25 million, I went through it pretty quickly. Not knowing what to do with the money. So an anatomy of a bankruptcy could look like, $30 million, pay Uncle Sam, you got 16 or 17 left, buy 3 houses at $2 million, you got 10 million left, put it in the stock market at 10, and all of a sudden the market crashes and you're scared to death. You think you don't know about the market. All of a sudden you take most of the money out and now you only got 5 left. By the way, you're flying private half the time. You don't need to fly private. Then all of a sudden you invest in your cousin Willie's business, right? He has a pizza business and a modeling company, of course. You're done. 30 million gone. If I have to think about how many moments of self-doubt I had, it had to be probably about 2,000 moments of self-doubt every other day. And when it got so bad that I wanted to give up, then I decided I needed partners. So I brought in my other 3 friends from the neighborhood, and every day that I wanted to quit, they didn't allow me. Every day that they wanted to quit, I didn't allow them. We'd have done it for free if we could have. So I think that's what kept us going, because at the end of the day, all we hoped Fubu would be was a little boutique that we could just sell our clothes and feed our families. We never thought we would get out of Queens. People ask me, did Shark Tank come at a perfect time for me? Any time that somebody wants to work with me is a perfect time for me.
Tracy, I'll give you $50,000 for 30%.
I was technically retired when Shark Tank came around because I licensed out more of Fubu and our other brands, and I didn't have to go to work and make sure 400 people were okay. But then it came at a perfect time when Shark Tank came and made me personally a brand. I always liked to be in back of the camera and a little bit in front of the camera talking about Fubu, but it made me the brand. It also, introduced me to a whole different world where people stopped judging me and thinking, oh, the Fubu guy, he's gonna come into the room with gold teeth, rapping, and baggy jeans on. They started to realize that, people who know the fundamentals of business come in all colors, shapes, and sizes, and that carpet on Shark Tank is the ultimate equalizer. It doesn't care about your gender, your color, your race, your creed. I'm starting to realize how much it has helped the new millennials to go out there to be future leaders.